What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're taking a look at a gold farm that very few people are doing, so the potential to make lots of gold is really big. And this was a request from a viewer of mine, Nikolai, ages ago, but I kind of forgot to do it with the hype of Dragonflight and everything that was going on. But a discussion on my live stream brought the items back to me, to my memory pretty much. So before we dive into the information in the video, how to do it, what you could possibly get, big thank you to every single one of you guys that has picked up the 0 to 10 million gold guide. The support has been insane, and it makes me so happy when you guys reach out to me telling me how much the gold guide has helped you to make gold. So if you haven't picked it up yet, don't forget to use the discount code DRAGONFLIGHT on checkout, and you'll get it for 50% off. And just know that this is a one-time purchase, but once you get the book, you will receive a lifetime of free updates. Because whenever there's a new patch or a new expansion even, I update this book and I send that updated version to your email for free automatically. So if you want to grab it or read more about it, you can find it linked down below in the description. But in today's farm, we are looking at Nyalofa, the raid, and there's a couple of things that's very important, because before you can even find the entrance of the dungeon, you need to have started the 8.3 quest line, which sounds like a lot of work, but it really isn't. So depending on what you've done in your past on the tune that you want to farm it on, which also plays a big role, we're going to get back to that. You need to do the Nastitar introduction questline, which takes like 3 minutes to do. It's super fast. Wowhead has a nice link to how to unlock it, which I'm gonna link down below in the description. But pretty much, if you've done the Nastitar questline, you can simply go to Orgrimmar or Stormwind and pick up the quest An Unwelcomed Advisor or Return of the Black Prince. Once you've done that, you're going to get a bunch of follow-up quests, but you don't need to do those, right? You just need to reach the quest An Unwelcomed Advisor / Return of the Black Prince if you play Horde. Now, once you've done that, you can see the entrance of the Nyalofa raid, because you need to have the invasions active. And it can be like right here in Vale of Eternal Blossom, but it's in Assault. So it can also be over in Kalimdor at Uldum, right here beneath Ramgahan. And if you know that you've done the 8.3 questline, you started that and you can't see it, you got to talk to Sidormi in Ramgahen to basically go into the current timeline of the zone. Or if you're in the same zone as I'm in, you also have Sidormi over at Mogusham Palace, which you talk to her. She's always going to be marked on the map with a text bubble, and you will be faced into the proper face that has the Nyalofa. But me, I could be in Stormwind, and I could just look at Vale of the Eternal Blossom. I could see that it was up currently in Vale of the Eternal Blossom. Now, why in the hell would you want to farm this? Well, I'm going to show you guys using the add-on ATT. So if we go over to Nyalofa and we look at normal loot and then zone drops, and keep in mind, you can farm this with any class. Every armor type has really good items from the raid. So if you farm on a tune that wields leather, like a Demon Hunter, a Rogue, or a Druid, you will get the loot specific to that armor type. So you will get leather items, and nobody else can get leather items. If you do it on a plate tune, or a tune that can wield shields, you can get shields and plate items. So there's a lot of potential with this, meaning that you can also run it on all your alts and get a bunch of different items. On top of that, it works like Legion raids, for instance, that there's different items in normal, heroic, and mythic, different colors, which will make you a lot of gold, because we're going to look at the holy grail for plate tunes, which is the Maddened Adherence Bulwark. I mean, look at the shield. It's really badass. So the normal version of it is like this, purple. But if you go to heroic and look at the shield, boom, it's going to be like orange, reddish. Also really badass looking. And then if we go to mythic version of the shield, it's going to be yellow, right? And each of these different colors naturally has a different item ID. So all the collectors out there looking to collect every item in the game need one from each raid, right? They need all the different colors, where naturally the mythic one is going to sell for way more gold than the heroic, and the heroic for way more gold than the normal one. So you could get like all the 3 types of shields, and they are worth a lot of gold. I mean, the only one that's up on my auction house, which is a full populated realm, is the normal one for 480,000 gold. And there's only one guy posting it. So there's so much gold potential. And then you have something like this, like Held It Offhand as well. Like this, the one on normal is purple looking, and then you go over to the heroic one, and it's going to be like red orange-ish, and then yellow on the mythic one. So it's the same thing for all the items. That goes for everything: shoulders, headpieces, the whole shebang. So a lot of gold potential. These are very expensive items, so there's definitely some gold to be made here, especially considering the fact that they they usually, like the shield, it does actually have a shared appearance, but collectors, they prefer to just buy him rather than trying to grind out the BOP version of it, right? But then the question is how to farm it, and that's when it gets interesting, because once you've unlocked it and you brought the armor-specific type tune that you want to bring, you cannot farm it an infinite amount of times per hour on a normal, heroic, and mythic, because as soon as you enter the raid, you will be faced with the boss, right? You'll be faced with Raffian, and he's a boss. So once you kill him, you're locked to the dungeon. So everyone that I know that farms these items, they just have their tunes camped outside of the raid, and they run through the entire thing. And I'm doing this under my protection paladin because I want the shields to sell it, of course. And you can see on normal mode, it's no problem killing him, but I'm a tank, so it takes a while. If you play a DPS, you'll kill it way faster. And when you move on after killing the boss, and you move towards the trash, they are very easy to kill. I mean, they melt, but the bosses have a lot of HP, so they take a little bit longer to kill. But you pretty much, in order to farm this as effective as possible, you just want to run through the entire raid, kill absolutely everything. Do it on normal, then on heroic, and then mythic, and do it on all of your tunes that are level 70 with somewhat, they don't need insane gear, but some gear is definitely going to help you run it faster, right? And that is how you farm the Nihil of epic trash items, which is going to bring in a lot of gold. So if you guys decide to give it a go, please let me know down below in the comment section what loot you get, and especially if you sell it, how much did you sell it for? So if this is the content that you want to see more of, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll be notified whenever the next video goes live. And hey, you can always check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide linked down below, together with the VIP Discord. For those of you that already have the book and you really enjoy the book, you're definitely going to enjoy being in the VIP Discord as well. But you can read more about that down below. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. Until then, bye bye.